They didn't even try to mask the insult. We only invited close circles, her sister said. All gloss and gold. You might feel out of place. That was her polished way of saying. We weren't welcome. That my daughter, my 15-year-old daughter, didn't deserve to breathe the same air as their tailored suits and counterfeit grins. My wife said nothing, just stared at the floor. Like it might whisper a way out. And me. I didn't fight. I just said, we'll sit this one out. But I don't forget insults. Especially ones that crack my daughter's heart. Her family never embraced me. They endured me. I wasn't cut from their cloth. No summers in the Hamptons. No last name on company walls. No boat anchored in a private bay. I built our life with sweat and thought. Solid, simple, honorable. But never shiny. They used to murmur that my daughter had my features. It never sounded kind when they said it. But being cut from that wedding was the first time they spoke their truth out loud. You're not one of us. I didn't shout. Didn't protest. I observed. And my daughter. She cried quietly in her room. Tried to wear a brave face. I held her hand, said nothing. But made a promise in silence. They'll regret this. After that, something shifted. My wife started smiling more at them. Laughing louder at their stories. Maybe she thought flattery would buy her a seat. Maybe she forgot who I was. Or maybe, she just stopped caring. I didn't beg for loyalty. I clocked the betrayal. The wedding photos went up like medals. My wife in the middle of her sisters. Dressed like one of them. My daughter and I, nowhere. As if erased. I printed one photo. And tucked it into the safe with our legal files. A reminder. December rolled in. Christmas. My wife wanted to host. Our turn, she said. Her family would come. The sisters, the husbands. The kids, the mother with her wine-soaked sarcasm. I smiled. Of course, I said. Let's make it unforgettable. So I made a change, quietly. The house, the one we lived in 17 years. The one I bought brick by brick. Was now in my daughter's name. Legal. Irrevocable. Transferred through a trust I'd been nurturing for years. She was the sole heir. No noise. No drama. Paperwork filed. Deed sealed. Done clean. On Christmas Eve, they arrived. Luxury cars, polished masks. My wife poured wine. I played the gracious host. My daughter wore her navy dress. The same one she'd saved up for. She was radiant. But the room still made her feel small. Then came the chatter. Property, legacy, investments. My wife's sister bragged about her Malibu condo. And my daughter, sipping cider, said softly, "This house is mine." They chuckled. I didn't. I stood. She's right. Last month, I signed it over. The air dropped, sharp and silent. My wife blinked. You did what? I gave her the deed. It's locked in trust. The room froze. Her mother set her glass down. Without your wife's input. I met their eyes, let the ice show. I asked the only one whose future matters. My daughter's. My wife opened her mouth, nothing came out. Her brother-in-law gave a dry chuckle. That's bold. It's necessary, I said. If appearances are everything here. I made sure she owns something. They can't bar her from No one really spoke after that. They drank, ate, left before midnight. The silence after they left was thick. My wife never came to bed. 2 days later, she packed a suitcase. Drove off to her sister's. No note. No yelling. She probably thought I'd follow. I didn't. She filed for separation. I let her. She demanded the house. My lawyer mailed her the deed. She saw our daughter's name on it. And cried foul. Claimed coercion. Said I blindsided her. But the documents were airtight. Dated, notarized, clear. No loopholes. She cried in court. Her family stood behind her. But the judge didn't waver. She left with some clothes. A few pieces of furniture. That was it. My daughter stayed. So did I. The fallout was rich. Her sisters went cold. Suddenly uninterested. Once she had nothing left to offer. No venue. No stronghold. She'd climbed their ladder. And I sawed off the rung beneath her. And my daughter. She bloomed. Confident. Fierce. She knew now. I'd never let anyone define her worth again. Sometimes she curls up by the window. In that same navy dress. The one they dismissed. She looks out at the world. They tried to lock her out of. And knows she owns more than they ever will. I don't need revenge that roars. Just one quiet move. And the silence that swallows everything afterward.